This is the first video for chapter 8, dissolution of partnership firm. Now, what do we mean by dissolution of partnership firm, or how is it is different from reconstitution of partnership or dissolution of partnership? Now, there is a difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. So listen carefully. When we use the word dissolution of partnership firm, it means that the firm's business will be closed, okay? The assets of the firm will be sold and all the liabilities will be paid off, okay? And if after all the liabilities are paid, if any balance is left, then it will be third party liabilities are paid, then the balance fund will be used to pay the partners capital account, and after that it will be distributed among the partners in profit sharing ratio. Okay, so we can say that dissolution of partnership firm means that the business comes to an end, all the assets are sold and all the liabilities are settled. In effect, we can say that all the relations, economic relation between the partners will come to an end. Now, the dissolution of partnership or reconstitution of partnership. Reconstitution of partnership can also be called as dissolution of partnership. Okay, the firm word will not be there. So, we have studied chapter 4, 5, 6 and 7. All these four, where admission of partner was there, retirement of partner, death of partner, change in profit sharing ratio, we use the term reconstitution of partnership. They all result in dissolution of partnership. Okay, dissolution of partnership. The word firm is not there. Okay, so dissolution of partnership means change in the economic relation among partners of the firm, but the firm continues its business. In other words, we can say that dissolution of partnership leads to reconstitution of partnership. Okay, or the other words, whenever there is a reconstitution of partnership, there is a dissolution of partnership. That means the old relation comes to an end and new agreement comes into existence. Now, difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. Okay, first, termination of business, that means business comes to an end. In dissolution of partnership, the business is not coming to an end. The relation between partners, the old agreement comes to an end and the business continues among the partners under a new agreement. But in case of dissolution of partnership firm, the business comes to an end, the firm is closed. Okay, second point, settlement of assets and liabilities. In dissolution of partnership, the assets are revalued and they will appear at the revised value in the firm's balance sheet, revised balance sheet. But in case of dissolution of firm, the assets are sold and the cash realized is used to settle the liabilities, third party liabilities first. Okay, court's intervention. In case of reconstitution of partnership or dissolution of partnership, court will not interfere. Okay, whereas in dissolution of partnership firm, in certain circumstances the court will interfere. Okay, or intervene, or the firm will be dissolved under the court's order. Economic relationship. In the first one, that is dissolution of partnership or reconstitution of partnership, the economic relation between the partners will continue, whereas in dissolution of partnership firm, the economic relation will come to an end. There will be no economic relation between the partners. Closure of books. Again, since the business continues, the partners continue to do business under a new agreement, in dissolution of partnership the books will not be closed. Okay, whereas in dissolution of partnership firm the books will be closed. Okay, then the last point, other dissolutions. Okay, it may or may not involve dissolution of firm. That means dissolution of partnership will not lead to dissolution of partnership firm, whereas dissolution of partnership firm will lead to dissolution of partnership. That means because of dissolution of partnership firm, the relation, the dissolution of partnership will be there. Now this one, okay, one of the points, dissolution of partnership may firm, okay, dissolution of partnership firm may take place due to the intervention of court or without the intervention of court. Okay, we will be discussing all these points one by one. Okay, and the last point as discussed, no, dissolution of firm will necessarily lead to the dissolution of partnership. Now dissolution of firm may take place, first one, dissolution by agreement, mutual agreement. Okay, the firm may be dissolved with the mutual agreement of partners, with the consent of all the partners, or if they had decided about the dissolution of partnership firm under their deed, then according to that contract it will lead to dissolution. Compulsorily dissolution, okay, when all the partners except one have become insolvent, then also the firm will be dissolved. Or if any of the partners are incompetent to sign a contract, or they are not healthy enough or sound enough to enter into any contract, the firm will be dissolved. When the business of the firm becomes illegal, okay, sometimes the policies of the government change, okay, like mining in Aravallis, the government bans the mining of metals or minerals from the Aravalli area. In that case, if the firm was created for mining, it will become illegal, okay. Or when some events take place which makes the business unlawful, okay, the partners will have to dissolve the firm. Or if the partners, see the last point, okay, this one है ना, example, when a partner who is a citizen of a country becomes allied enemy, okay, due to some war and all, like earlier the partnership was allowed between two nations citizens, but due to certain circumstances now it is not allowed, okay. On the happening of certain contingencies, okay, the firm may be dissolved, like the firm was constituted for a fixed time period. If it was constituted to carry on one particular venture, okay, or due to the death of the partner, or one of the partners is insolvent, declared insolvent, okay. Then dissolution by notice, okay, here in these first 4 points the court is not interfering in the dissolution of partnership firm, okay. Like in case of partnership at will, the firm may be dissolved if one of the partners give a notice in writing to dissolve the firm, okay. In that case also the partnership may be dissolved. Now this 5th one, dissolution by court, here the court is interfering, okay. At the suit of a partner, like the partner has filed a case and the court may order to dissolve the firm under following circumstances. Like one of the partners become insane, that means he is not sound enough, mentally sound enough to enter into any kind of contract or take any decisions. When a partner become permanently incapable of doing his duties. When the partner is guilty of misconduct, that means he is taking certain actions which is not good for the firm's existence, okay, or business, okay. Then whatever agreement is there, one of the partners or few partners are not following those contracts, then the partner without the knowledge has sold his interest in the firm to someone else. Without the consent of partners, no one can sell his interest in the firm to other partners, okay. The remaining partners should agree. When the business of the firm cannot be carried on profit, Okay, if they are going to carry it, then loss will be there. In that case, the firm may be dissolved, or any of the reasons which the court feels that due to that reason the firm may be dissolved. In that case also the firm will be dissolved. Okay, now because of the MCQs and the theory part asked in the examination, this chapter's theory is important. Okay, all the theory part portion of the chapters are important. In chapter 4 to 7 it was almost same, so we haven't discussed again and again. We discussed it in chapter 4 and 5, then we didn't discuss with retirement and death. Now here in chapter 8 it is totally different from the previous chapters, so all of you read each and every point, try to remember each points so that you can answer the MCQs properly.